The monorail. It's a Seattle icon and a beloved remnant of the city's 1962 World's Fair. It was intended to serve as a means of efficient and ultra-modern transportation, carrying passengers from downtown's Westlake Center to the fairgrounds located at the foot of Queen Anne Hill. But then in 1962, as today, the monorail proved to have more appeal as a novelty than a practical way of getting from one place to the other. It felt more like an amusement ride than public transportation.
And this sense of amusement would have been confirmed as fairgoers stepped off the monorail and into a section of the Century 21 Expo known as the Gayway, a 3-acre stretch of rides, games, and delights. I'm Helen and Peder.
And I'm Peder Nelson.
And in this MOHAI Minute, we're going to take you on a ride to the Gayway.
And now the last of our 5 worlds, the world of entertainment. A huge area of Century 21 has been devoted to a continuing international parade of performing arts, sports.
Seattle's 1962 World's Fair was conceived as a tribute to the future. It was a time when Cold War fears of a nuclear apocalypse combined with the seemingly endless promise of space exploration. And the Gayway, which was located here near where the EMP is today, embodied these futuristic sentiments, promising to take visitors on rides like the Space Wheel, the Meteor, and the Flight to Mars, all for about 25 cents a piece.
Among the most popular rides at the fair was the Sky Ride, which was designed to move about 800 passengers per hour from one end of the fair to the other in these cozy passenger cars.
When we were doing our research, we found this old guidebook from the 1962 World's Fair in MOHAI's collection, and it includes a map of the fairgrounds that show me that the Sky Ride went from where the monorail station is today all the way up to the northwest corner of the Seattle Center, what was then called the International Mall.
We also kept seeing references to the number 76 when we were looking at old photos of the Sky Ride, and it turns out that the ride was actually sponsored by Union 76, the gas station chain.
Not only that, but we discovered that the iconic blue and orange Union 76 ball was created by a Seattle native and Ballard High grad, Ray Pedersen. Pedersen fashioned the ball-shaped sign specifically to promote 76 gasoline at the 1962 fair, confident that if the sign was round instead of flat, it could be seen from all directions. Throughout the course of the fair, about 10 million visitors made their way through the Gayway to enjoy the rides and the games, but they also wanted to win the giant stuffed poodles that they were giving away as prizes.
Yeah, and actually we found this newspaper article dated back to May 7th, 1962, that says that some concessionaires on the Gayway were trying to give away real live poodle puppies, but they were shut down. When the fair ended in 1962, most of the rides in the Gayway were dismantled, but some, like the Sky Ride, stayed and were converted into a new amusement park called the Fun Forest. The Fun Forest occupied this space until 2010, when disrepair and lack of resources sadly forced it to close.
And you can still get a taste of the Century 21 exposition by visiting the Puyallup Fair, where the Sky Ride still runs today.
After you.
The futuristic Gayway, the carnival of tomorrow to be enjoyed today by every exposition visitor. I see that our sightseers agree. Their only problem seems to be which exciting ride shall we try next? How about that one? Let's try that one over there. Aw, come on. Well, it's fun, even when it's make-believe. And our trip to tomorrow is just about over. Are you glad you came along?